I'm just gonna jump right into it, y'all. It is what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Lil Nerdy Zealot, and we just gonna jump into this because today has been weird. Yo, Fuentes, thank you for being the first one over there on the clock out. I appreciate it. On the clock out. Let me just say it on YouTube. I mean on Twitch. I'm confused, you guys. I'm so disappointed with how the stream started. I'm like almost an hour late. Tabby Cat, what's up? Welcome, man. Thank you for free. I can't even speak, you guys. It's been weird. Thank you for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. Wavy, what's up, y'all? Look, hear me out. I don't know what's going on, but thank you, Tiana. I don't know what's going on technology wise on this end. Like, I legit don't know what's going on, but it is so discouraging. Within the time of me stream, by the way, I rushed from like work to get here to like stream and stuff. I was ready to go. Um, I'm not streaming on TikTok because once again, my access was banned. I made a post about it. I posted on TikTok. I got the same message before that my access has been revoked. Now, if you guys do recall, I definitely was streaming on TikTok yesterday. You guys remember that? It was wild. It was wild. Yo, congratulations on the 3K mark. Let's go, wavy. Let's go. But yeah, Bradley Wishon. Bradley Wishon. I think I said your name right. Bradley Wishon. I will be playing Metaphor. It's a JRPG, Bradley. But welcome in. Nice to have you here. Hello, Swizz. What's up? What's up? But yeah, for those of you that are new, I am actually looking at several chats right now. I'm simultaneously streaming on YouTube and Twitch. So on Twitch there's a chat, on YouTube there's a chat. So if you guys see me responding to people, which Swizz, I'm glad you brought that up. That's also why I'm talking. So you guys, yeah, it's been weird. It's honestly been weird. Oh, and Fuentes, thank you. I hope your fanfics are working out. I know you said that you were like, wait, aren't you finished? No, you were refining them. That's right. You said you were refining them. Yeah. But anyways, Lord, look, does the stream is the stream sick, Tiana, or is it just me? I don't know. But Bradley and can I call you Bradley, or do you prefer like the full name? And Swizz, I hope I'm saying your name right, by the way. But yeah, you guys like, yeah, no TikTok because access was banned. Like it didn't honestly, it didn't make any sense to me. I did make a ticket for it this time. Before I just wait the 7 days, I'm like, it keeps happening because I literally was streaming yesterday and then all of a sudden I'm banned, or I'm sorry, I'm not banned. My access has been revoked and I don't know what it is. And you guys, I really, Angry Unicorn Productions on TikTok said that there's a new standard, I guess, where they don't promote any streams that send people away from TikTok. So maybe by multi-streaming, hey Ryu, what's up? It is. Oh, that's the other thing. We'll get to that in a second. But maybe with the new standards, maybe I'm just in constant violation because I'm multi-streaming now, which is weird because they allow you to do it. And so maybe they just keep revoking my access just to pretty much tell me like it's either one platform or not. I don't know. But then of course, I think there were bigger streamers that are able to do it. So I don't want to assume that that's the policy. But something's happening. But either way it goes, Hunter, Bradley, you know, with all the people, well, you don't know. I'll just say this. I will try to remember to call you Hunter, but there's a possibility that when I see your name, I'm going to read what your screen name is. I might forget. I might forget. I'm just letting you know, Bradley. But yes, I will try Hunter. I will try my best. But yeah, so I don't know what's going on with TikTok, y'all. I don't know what's going on with TikTok, but either way it goes, at least I'm able to post regular content there. But yeah, the streaming access getting revoked. I made a ticket for it. We'll see what they say or what they do, if they do anything. It would be weird if I was like no longer able to stream on that platform because of this. I just wish someone would tell me what I'm violating because I don't see it. But what I was trying to say was Angry Unicorn Productions made a post just in general about some of the limitations. And I think she also experienced, but she got notified. She also got like impacted. But she was actually notified and she fought it. She won the appeal. But she was like, I don't understand, like, why me when other people are doing the same thing. So I don't know, but it put that in my head, and then lo and behold, my access is gone. So I don't know. For instance, I'm still refining the first fanfic that I wrote, and since I like to handwrite them up, that's right, you mentioned that you like handwriting and stuff. I have to give you credit for that. I get hand cramps if I write for too much. I'm just saying. Okay, Hunter, I will do my best, though. I'm looking at it. If you come to my next stream and I forget, please, I apologize in advance. Like, we'll go with that. Yeah, Ryu, I don't get it. In addition to that, you guys, in addition to like TikTok taking a dump on me, my computer, and I'm going to say holistically my computer, is having issues running Marvel Rivals. Now, there has been a recent NVIDIA update. I'm playing it on PC. and there's also been a update to the game itself, as you guys know, every Friday, and it has not been acting right. I even tried. I can't roll back the version of Marvel Rivals, so I've been trying to roll back my graphics card driver. Yo, still no luck. Queen, what's up? Welcome in, Queen. Welcome up. But like I don't quite get it. Hey Tabby, I don't quite get it. No, honestly, Ree, you might be right. You might be right. My computer literally might be having an aneurysm. Like, I'm not even quite sure. A very just slow, like, delayed, like, aneurysm. Like, I'm not even, I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. And then the hard part about that is I really want to play, but like, even when, because maybe it's like, maybe I can't stream and play at the same time anymore. Maybe it's like my CPU is being overloaded. It's not that. When I play the game with nothing else running, it still does the exact same thing. And here's the funny part. It only lags when I move my mouse. Does that make any sense? Even on the menu, when I'm not like changing camera angles, the game lags. So I'm not quite sure. I've reduced the settings like tremendously, and it still didn't improve the performance. So like, I'm really confused, yo. Like I don't get it. And again, it started happening after the new patch. So something's going on. Maybe we'll see. Hunter, it's okay. I'll just ask you if you could call me Hunter again. There we go. Yes, and I'll eventually learn. Thank you for repeating it. Cade the Outdoor Man. Oh, I like this. Okay, hold on. Is that actually what the verse says? The Bible's one of my favorite books, Cade. So if that is what the verse says, I appreciate it. Thank you for sharing that. I'm obviously not one of those streamers that get bothered by scriptures, because literally my Bible every day. But that's not the point. The point is that, thank you, Cade. And while you're here, Cade, tell us a little bit about yourself. What are you into? What do you like? You came in, you dropped a random scripture. If you are trying to be a disciple, which is what they tell us to do in Matthew or whatever, we would love a little follow-up. Unless you're doing it shallowly for attention, because then that's not the right spirit. So hopefully, Cade, you can answer some of that. But anyways, not using sarcasm. Hard time using. Oh, no problem, Hunter. Okay. Also, sarcasm is really hard to like. What was that? Oh, yo, Kratos, thank you for resubbing over there on Twitch. It has been 2 months in a row. Yo, you're resubbing right when I'm unable to play Marvel Rivals, because that's our game, Kratos. That's our game. But thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Continue to enjoy the commercial-free viewing. We're gonna figure this out. But yeah, it's when I move the mouse, it's so stupid. Like I'm trying to. I haven't, because of work and other things and like these events, I haven't had time to actually sit down and do like a deep dive online and try to figure out what it is. I'm like, if it's not the driver, it has to be my computer, right? But we're gonna try to play Metaphor. If Metaphor runs smoothly, then it's not my PC, or it could be my PC. I don't know. It's a Windows. It gets updated. I don't know. I literally, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I know. Those are my symptoms. If you guys, Marvel Rivals specifically, when you move the mouse, the game stutters, goes from like 120 frames per second to like 19 or 3. I don't know what it is. And if it's a recent issue, I just haven't had time to deep dive into it. So I'm still trying to stream on a consistent schedule and like hang out with you guys. But yes, will I be able to resolve it by Friday? I don't know, chat, because I want to play it today. And I did a quick test, and it even with just fresh restart, power cycle, all that stuff that even Ryan was like recommending yesterday, did it. Exact same response. Oh, yes, Kratos, last night, I completely uninstalled it. Reinstalled it, same results. I did a clean uninstall of the other drivers. I even rolled back into a clean install of some like of the ones that like online they were saying were like more stable. Nothing. It's the same exact experience, regardless of the settings that I change, the version that I roll back to in the driver. So I'm a little, and how many programs are running simultaneously, which I've done it with 0 programs running. So it's weird. It's really weird. But again, it started after this latest patch. So something must be going on, but I'm wondering if it's just me. Like if it's just my PC. You feel me? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to spread the word of God and turn people to him. Cade, as someone who actually literally goes to church regularly and does a lot of volunteering, I appreciate what you're doing. And I would like to even challenge you to not just Spread the word of God by dropping it randomly, but actually engage with people and develop relationships. That's the best way for Christians for us to minister. Throwing out a random scripture is great for getting attention, but people don't always respond to that. So I would love to encourage you and your ministry to actually engage people and try to build relationships. That's the best way to do it. Random scriptures have been proven to be ineffectual to the general consensus, especially if they don't have a relationship with any form of religion, especially Christianity. So I want to encourage you to continue to foster relationships, genuine relationships, and go for quality over quantity. So again, thank you so much for sharing that. But yes. Jesus loves everybody regardless of whether they acknowledge him or not. And that's one of the things I like about my faith, because you can literally hate Christianity and my God still loves you. Anyways, but with that being said, I got one question. Ever heard of, you have to explain that to me, Hunter. I don't even want to say it online because I don't know what it is, Hunter. Unless it's a reference to Marvel Rivals, because there is a character named Blade in Marvel Rivals. I will say that. I will say. Tabby Cat, yo, you should have seen me. I turned this thing on and off. I turned PC on and off like 12 times last night. And the night before, I fell asleep trying to fix it. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But that is my number one go-to. Cut the thing off, cut it back on. It worked at, look, it works at work. I'm not even an IT person. I'm like, oh, you're having problems with your PC or your laptop? Did you try restarting it? Did you try turning it off? And turning it back? Oh, yeah, that helped? A big majority of IT issues, especially in like controlled environments, a restart helps. Some people never turn off their computers or laptops. So you gotta just put it to sleep. And I'm like, ooh, some people never unplug their laptops or their mobile devices from the outlet. And the battery, will overcharge, shortening its lifespan. Did you guys know that? Google it. Don't take my word for it, especially if you're skeptical about that. But overcharging, keeping your electronic devices, doesn't matter if it's a laptop or a phone, having it charged at 100% for a extended period of time will actually reduce its lifespan. And the funny part about all of that is that, like, you think 100% is good, right? Batteries don't like being 100% charged. They don't. In fact, I usually keep mine between, and I'm pretty sure I read this somewhere, but I'll say that I keep my battery somewhere between 85 and 60. The moment it goes down to 60, I put it back on the charger. The moment it hits over 85, I unplug it. I don't know. But some of you guys know. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. Some of you guys are probably like, Zaylin, we didn't come here for electronic device. But here you have it. Here you have it. Fuente says, speaking of church, I haven't gone to church in a while, mainly after grandma passed away many years ago. Doesn't mean I don't believe in anything. I just don't believe in the church anymore, if that makes sense. Look, everybody has their own journey. And I'm going to be honest, like, what my thoughts on church is, because I didn't go to church for a long period of time, but my issue wasn't necessarily with like the church. There wasn't something that bad. There wasn't something that bad that happened. There wasn't anything where it was like, oh, I'm upset at someone, or in your case, like, it wasn't tied to a major family event, like someone passing away. Which again, I mean, I don't know when it was, but you have my condolences. I just didn't go because it just didn't fit into my schedule, and quite frankly, I was shy. You guys, aside of the energy you're seeing right now, I don't last long in crowds. My social battery, I can do extrovert, but my battery drains fast. I'm inherently an introvert. I get energy in solitude, and I go out into the world and to big places. Try to find me at TwitchCon. Good luck. I will be there, but good luck trying to find me. So with that being said, I took a risk. And actually, it was actually while I was dating someone, and we both started going to church together, and that really helped me. And then our relationship ended. I actually kept going by myself, super nervous. But the reason I started to go to church really was because I needed an external encouragement, and I also felt like I was lacking something in my life. And everybody says, oh, well, my family specifically, which is they are very strong in their beliefs or whatever. They never judged me for it. They were kind of like, just ask God what's wrong. I'm just like, okay, God, what's wrong? He's like, kick it with me. And I'm like, I don't know what that's mean. I'll just go to church instead or whatever. And everything kind of fell into place, and I found a lot of encouragement. I found an interesting community. I joined a church that I would have never joined in the past for various reasons. And I've been very happy ever since. And it's funny because a lot of people that I speak to, I have one friend who started to come to the church that I'm going to right now. He said the main reason that he didn't go to church anymore was because of an event that happened with someone at the church. And I was like, it's always the people. It's never that I think Jesus is horrible. It's more like the people. And I'm all like, we have all sinned and come short of the glory of God. Like, he was out sin, cast the first stone. The church is full of broken people, messed up people, trifling, scandalous, flirtatious people, liars. Like, we're all there in the church. And then in the Bible, Jesus, who did he hang out with? he hung out with thugs, hung out with corrupt politicians. Like, he was amongst the sick. Like, that's where he meets us. So I encourage church based on my personal experiences, and I completely understand that not every church is going to cater to everyone's needs, and everybody really, when it comes down to it, if you really are interested in pursuing a relationship with God, I highly recommend trying to understand how you relate to God. How do you view God, and start there. A lot of times that does lead you to a pair where you're kind of like by yourself, but if you actively pursue it, and for me, I found a lot of fulfillment in it, you actually might end up finding your way into a community, whether it's through a coworker, whether it's through a friend, or whether it's through an Instagram search. Because I have a friend who literally found my church because of an Instagram post, and it cracked me up because I was just like, I forgot we had Instagram. Like, it was the most randomest thing. Like, it was crazy. But yeah, Fuentes. Yeah, most people, they're I think even my church talks about it. It's called church hurt or whatever. Like, it's something that a lot of people experience. A lot of people are traumatized. A lot of people were forced to go to church, like it was a freaking prison. All of that sometimes is very separate from the actual teachings that are in the Bible, from the actual relationship with Jesus and God. Everybody gets so focused on the offense. You know, if you were attacked by someone of a certain demographic, let's say they were from a certain nation or a certain skin color, and you use that one example to hold it against everyone related to that, why that kind of bias, that kind of prejudice will pretty much prevent you from having a more fulfilling experience, you know? And that kind of interaction, sometimes how we even treat our faith, where it's like, because, you know, my grandmother made me go to church 7 days a week or whatever, and I now associate church with prison, and I now associate it with all these other things I like, I now associate it with, you know, God being, you know, a prisoner, you know, and like, you know, all these, like, how it escalates, all because of like a single experience. A lot of times it's not even connected to your actual like pursuit of understanding like who is God, who is Jesus. Like, it sometimes they're actually very separate, but you put them together because, let's be honest, it's easier to what do they say, paint with a broad stroke, or to just overgeneralize. You know, all Capricorns are this way. You know, like, it's very easy to do that. It makes it simple. It kind of removes the nuances that makes us all important, which, pulling it back, I'm sorry guys, I got on my soapbox there. How you doing? Okay. Which is something that I think we all need to acknowledge and actually celebrate more, which I love to do with our nerdy community, is our differences. Like, one person's life isn't going to be exactly like yours. So I highly encourage you to find out what works for you. If you are curious about these things, if you want to pursue these things, or if there is something that may be completely detached from the actual practices of Christianity that you want to look into, try to look at them through the scope of not what society says, but to your own understanding, which is also encouraged in the Bible. It's just a study to, you know, show us approval. But anyways, sorry, Fuentes. I got really excited because I was like, oh my God, yes, I know this conversation because I've experienced it. Sometimes I re-experience it. Humans are inconsistent. We're very fickle. You can love somebody one day and hate them the next day. Our hearts are weird. That's where logic comes in. But then even then, too much logic lacks grace and mercy and Anyways, all that. Blah, blah, blah. For me, I always say that we have a church at home. Since I love being by myself, I'm heavily introvert. I completely, Fuentes, I'm telling you, a lot of reasons I didn't go to church because I was shy. Especially going by myself, oh my God. Now I've gotten used to it. If no one's with me, I'll literally roll in there by myself because I go there with a different intent now. I'm not going there to find someone to date. I'm not going there to find people to hang out with. I'm not even going, there's, you know, music and worship and all that cool stuff, but I'm not really going there. I'm really going there to, honestly, for my mental and spiritual health. Because a lot of times there's this weird coincidence when I'm actually paying attention where whatever the speaker's talking about, by the way, I have no, like my pastor isn't like talking to me like every day, but I'm like, why is what you're saying relevant to what I'm experiencing right now? And I'm just like, oh wait, it's not about the pastor. It's about the message that's being delivered like directly through the pastor to me right now. And it's relevant. And I'm all like, God's watching me. Like it's that kind of thing. But anyways. It's a thing for me. No, I might not have trusted the church. I trusted my grandmother. That's why I went. Yeah. So I get the shy part. I completely, God, I get the shy part. Like, you see me too. When it says 10-year-old animated. Oh, I've never heard of that anime, Hunter. I am so sorry. But it collabed with Marvel. That's pretty interesting. I've never heard of that. I'm afraid to Google it. Is it like, how intense is it? Like is it action? Is it drama? Is it comedy? Everybody, the anime that Hunter's talking about on YouTube, by the way, is called Blading. Just letting you guys know. Oh, thank you for the combo, Space Shaman. But yeah. Oh, Space Shaman, more personal Zaylee? Yes. If you guys, I can't help it. I really just I am very grateful, and whether we all come from different beliefs and belief systems or religions or whatever, like that doesn't. I don't know if you guys notice, it doesn't really bother me or whatever. This weekend I was hanging out with the Buddhists and I was like, tell me more. But I think that the biggest joy that I found right now in my faith is to be able to experience what I believe to be unconditional love from a God, and then be able to find fulfillment and not judging others because of their differences and showing them that love as well. And it's not so much me walking around, like condemning people or doing comparisons, more so just like helping other people. Like for instance, like low-key hack for the nerdy community. The nerdy community, which you guys are all aware of, we celebrate our differences. We're not all the same. We're not expected to be the same, and I appreciate all of that for you guys. But there is an element of that, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'll be transparent. There is an element of that I am kind of modeling after my faith, after what I see Jesus do. Because Jesus himself, and again, I'm not saying that the nerdy community is a, Christian community. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that the openness, the love, the come as you are aspect of it or whatever, the regardless of your differences or whatever, there's a place here for you. Like, that's where all that kind of comes from. So I'm like, all of us are different, and I'm happy that we're different. I'm very happy that we're different, have different interests, and I learn a lot from people who aren't like me. Like, me being an echo chamber, which is basically my social media algorithms, doesn't do me any good as a person growing. Like, if I stayed where I was, I would just be a kid in the hood. Like, that would just be it. I wouldn't have any idea about other cultures, like, Mexican or like Japanese. Like, I wouldn't have that. All those came from meeting people who were different from me and growing from them. And even people who have different hot topics, political beliefs, or different lifestyles or whatever, that doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. I know what works for me, and I'm doing it. But at the same time, I'm going to appreciate you for your differences, for your journey, because I believe that every single person that I encounter is specifically placed in my life for however long, however short. And your experience, you guys, matter to me. Because you guys teach me things, whether I know it now or know it later, that make my life more grand. And I appreciate that. And that's something that I feel is something that's also reflected in the way Christ was in the Bible. But yeah. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It is what it is. It is what it is. But I'm sorry, guys. Small rant, thank you so much. I didn't acknowledge this, but thank you so much for the combos. I noticed that was happening. Thank you for the combos. I appreciate it, you guys. Well, yeah, that's me. If you guys ever like have questions or whatever, this became a just chatting stream. Yeah, just let me know. Also, one thing I also want to say that I appreciate that was in the Bible, Jesus was always eating. Like, there was always a feast. Like, he like Sermon on the Mount, like they broke bread afterwards. Like, food is very important to fellowship, and y'all know what I mean. Sometimes you have your best conversations over a good meal. Am I right? Think about it. When we date, sometimes date involves things you can eat. I'm just saying, relationships and food go together. I'm just let the big bag of treat me. I'm just saying. Speaking of, Tiana, thank you for the hydrate. We don't have any protein shakes. I drank it already. We also don't have any sparkling water. I drank that too. So all we have is good old H2O. Cheers to Tiana. Thank you for the double hydrates. So good. This is really good, actually. Let's see. Okay, so we got some thoughts. I know I did like a whole bunch. Oh, Beyblade X. I thought you said, oh my God. Hunter, I completely got confused. You're talking about Beyblade? Oh my God, you guys. Okay, chat, let me rephrase this. Beyblade. Hunter was asking me, have I heard of blading? Referring to Beyblade, the anime. I have heard of Beyblade. I do not watch Beyblade. But if there was a cool season of Beyblade that you want to share with me in the community, definitely consider joining the Discord, because there is an anime channel there. And God, if you guys tell me that Beyblade is not anime, I'm going to feel extremely stupid, because last time I checked, there was a whole bunch of Beyblade animes out there. So yeah, but yeah, I have never played the actual game itself. And I've never watched a full season of Beyblade, Bradley Wilson. But I'm pretty sure, I'm sorry, Hunter. I like to go by Hunter. I'm gonna get it, Brad. Hunter. Yeah. If you want to talk more about your love for Beyblade, there was a place for you in the literary community where you can show that and expose us to it and maybe even pull us in. You guys are really trying to get me into Dead by Daylight, and it's not going to happen because you guys know how I am. You guys know how I am. But yeah. You guys get a more personal version of me. You guys definitely get a more personal version of me. Which I think I'm relatively transparent. Like I won't give you guys my address or anything like that. Like I won't. Certain things I won't say, because yeah, y'all know why. Y'all know why. But Space Shaman, welcome in. I'm sorry, I was just rambling and just rat-a-tat-tatting. Welcome in. How are you doing? I wanted to take a moment to greet you. You were also doing a just chatting stream, I see. And here I am, doing the exact same thing. But yeah. Let's see here. Poppy Cameron says, I don't have the time, but I tune in to their live streams. Oh, you mean for, I'm assuming you're talking about, are you talking about anime or are you talking about church? I can't tell. But yes. Hey, as long as you make a little time. And again, the concept of time, how much time you should spend on it is completely dependent on the person. I'm a strong believer of that. However, I do like having a set schedule because it brings order. Because I need order. I wouldn't be able to do the things I'm doing now if I didn't have a schedule or some type of order. Right. No, seriously, this literally has become like a just chatting stream. Like I've betrayed anybody who came here looking for metaphor because we already just started talking. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. We also have a big bag methodology. Yes, we do. I'm telling y'all. One of the great hidden gems, it's not really a hidden gem of our Discord, is the Nom 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 channel. Because some of you guys, well, especially those of you who cook. I don't cook, so you guys just get restaurant stuff from me. I'm sorry. But y'all be throwing in some gems. Some of you guys are consistently throwing in gems, and then some of you guys come out of the woodworks and then throw in some of these desserts. And like as someone who's more savory than sweet, y'all be trying to get me. I'm not even gonna front. I mean, if someone offers to buy me food that have this introvert for Fuentes, look, if I had a food plan, y'all don't understand. Y'all really don't. Y'all really don't understand. If I had someone that was just like, I'm gonna bring you food, like when I was younger, your family, well, most of us, our families like cook with them, whether it was like a guardian or whatever. I'm just saying, like, I can be very simple, like, unfortunately simple, like, disgracefully simple, like, probably mentally ill simple at times. It is what it is. His first recorded miracle was making, I'm just saying, yes, it was. Yeah, I'm telling you. And again, it's not even like food about like the whole gluttony and how much you eat. It's more so about letting your guard down, chilling, nourishing your body while also nourishing your health. And so like Tabby, you called it. His first miracle was at a wedding and they ran out of wine and he turned water into wine and like we're at a wedding. Also, for those of you who believe that wine and alcohol is evil, they're objects. I believe that they're not evil. I believe that the abuse and worship of such things are evil, including money. Money is not evil. It's the people who worship it, who are willing to kill and destroy for it. That's the evil. It's nothing to do with the money itself. It's the person. If you're drinking to process your emotions because you do not want to deal with them or you feel they're too painful or overwhelming for you or whatever, if you rely on that as a pillar of your life to get through the day, evening, or the week or whatever, then that type of worship, that type of commitment or whatever, there inherently is the sin, not the actual alcohol itself. Again, you guys, Jesus literally was like, have wine. Like he was like, drink. Like, it's a party. It's a celebration. He was like, drink. Now I just saw Dave Chappelle in like a really like if you know who Dave Chappelle is, you guys will get this reference, in a really raggedy like Jesus wig saying like, it's a celebration. I don't know why. But anyways, if you guys got the Dave Chappelle reference, y'all got it. You got it. Oh, Hunter. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then don't worry about the Discord, Hunter. I am so sorry. Yeah. If you want to connect over Beyblade, I unfortunately won't be able to. I'm so sorry. But thank you for chilling here and listening to me ramble. That's all I'm doing right now at this point. That's literally all I'm doing. But let's see. Yeah. I know you guys. Right, Tabby, let me address you real quick. Because yes, I do need Fuentes. I do need a personal chef. Like if I ever got some type of food sponsorship, I'm also the person who, like, I enjoy food. I can also eat the same thing almost every day. Which is why, like, what is it? Meal prepping never bothers me. Cook all your stuff on Sunday. Have the same chicken and rice throughout the whole week. You guys understand, at some point, my preferences... It's very often that my preferences for food become secondary to my hunger. As in, I just want to eat. I don't care what it is. I just want to eat. So I'm actually very flexible in that respect. Like if I had a partner who only made one dish, I would probably just eat that one dish. Especially if it was made for me. Love is a good seasoning. But anyways, going back, Tabby Cat. To answer your question, I just realized that it's a trend now. I think you really want to know. I am like literally no taller than 6 feet. Like that is where I'm at. I'm at 6. I remember like being in school, like trying to, good night, Hunter. I hope you have a good night and thank you for tuning in. I remember specifically like not wanting to be taller than 6 feet because I was always being pressured to play sports. And for the record, you guys, I didn't start weightlifting until like college, so I was thin. And I was just like, I just want to draw. I just wanted to draw. I wanted to draw and watch cartoons. Like that's all I wanted to do. So the idea of being like 6'5", 6'7", it was something I didn't want. It was actually something I didn't want. Everybody else, all of the guys, yeah. Me, I'm like, you can have it. You can have the height. Like, I don't want the expectation of being an athlete. I don't want it. It's already too much. Bobby said, I'm married for some nuggies. Okay. Yes and no. Because it depends what kind of nuggets you're talking about. Like, don't give me like no dry, nuggets. You know what I mean? Like, don't give me do not give me dry chicken nuggets unless you're providing sauce. Then I'll get over it. But like, it depends. It really, really depends, Bobby. Because have you guys ever? I'm not gonna say it's from a restaurant, but have you ever just had a dry chicken nugget? It's kind of depressing because it feels thicker than it should be. You bite it, you're just kind of like, and you're chewing it, and you're like, why am I still chewing this? Like, there's just no moisture. Oh, and God forbid there's no seasoning. It's just texture and no taste. I'm just like, now, I mean, I would still eat it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I started, I'm going to finish it. But I'm just like, we need something. We need something. I'm not trying to add salt to this, but definitely might need to be a sauce. Like, that's the kind of thing. So, I don't know if I would marry for nuggies because I've consumed a lot of dry nuggets. A lot. Yep. Rick, that's what it is. A celebration. It's Rick James. Thank you. I was like Dave Chappelle. That was so like that was such a random, conscious, subconscious mishmash where my brain met in the middle and gave me that image. Like, just really, but it has to be a raggedy wig. Like, it can't be like that straight, like, shiny hair. No, it's gotta be a little bit matty. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like the hair has to look like it belonged to someone who's a little bit manic. You know what I mean? Just a little bit off. A little bit low on the hygiene scale. You know what I mean? But and the only reason they have long hair is because they just don't want to cut it. Like, that's what I'm picturing on Dave Chappelle saying that while he's making wine. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't drink anymore. Is it not 2 or 3 years? Ooh, and is it gonna have a problem mostly due to drinking the drama painting? No. Fuentes, also congratulations on your sobriety. I have some people that I know that are very dear to me. In fact, one of my longest and closest relationships, he has been my best friend. He's been sober for like, God, how long has it been? Over a decade now. And I always respected him for that because no one, I mean, he had several wake up calls, which we won't go into in the stream out of just the sake of his privacy, but it was a decision that he made that he stuck with. And not for some strange reason, but the moment he removed using alcohol as a crutch for himself emotionally, a lot of healing occurred. Like, a lot of healing. And yes, he's also Christian as well. But a lot of he starts to have to kind of face his inner demons, face his broken relationships with certain people that were paramount in his life. And he didn't even know initially that was the reason he started drinking, was to cope and to like blur that out. Sometimes the benefit of drinking is that some people will literally say, I can just blame it on the alcohol. You know what I mean? Like, you just step away from your problems. You don't have to be responsible for who you are because at the end of the day, you were drunk, or you don't have to think about as much, think about being entertaining because, maybe you're shy, maybe you drink for liquid courage or, whatever, and then it's like, when you remove that crutch, you're kind of left to deal with the strength of your will, which we often underestimate. We often underestimate how strong our willpower is, like on a regular basis. It's amazing what a good, strong bottle of intent and persistence can do for your life once you start to believe in yourself. And this is the part where I start quoting shonen anime, believe it. That's what Naruto said in Japanese. That gummit. Yeah, there's that. But Fuentes, I commend you. I definitely commend you. Me and drinking are interesting. I never really got like wasted or anything. Like that just wasn't me. I'm too much of a self-control freak because I can't control anything else around me. It's a weird balance. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's a weird balance. So, I mean, obviously weightlifting is a form of discipline and control or whatever, but like alcohol, I don't like doing any substance that causes me to lose control of myself or my thinking. It's just not for me. Some people, they can chart those waters very responsibly. Me, I have no interest in those waters. So when I drink, it's literally social. It's not for confidence. I will drink for flavor. So I do like some wine. Most hard liquors, I might go through a phase where I like something brown or whatever, but it doesn't last long. It might last a week. And even then, it's never enough for me to actually want buying a bottle. I'm drinking someone else's stuff. And then I'm usually over it. Yeah. I'm usually, there was a period of time, I think the longest, Jack at Diagonals had me in a chokehold socially for like 3 months, and that was over it. I was like, I'm done. Like now when I see a bottle, I'm like, it tastes weird now to me. I know everybody's not like that. I'm not saying that this is a preferred way to be. I'm just saying that I will drink with anyone, but I won't drink a lot. I won't get messy. Also, I am usually the designated DD. For those of you who don't know, the designated driver, which means that I usually go into parent mode and I take care of my friends. Most recently, I will not give you the context of this. Just accept this for what I'm saying, chat. Most recently, I had to, for an activity, had to swing around a dummy that was 165 pounds and escort them from point A to point B. And the remarks I got was like, "You're really good at this." And I was like, "I have drunk friends. I have drunk friends." Yeah. No matter what your size is, I will get you to a safe place. Whether you were knocked out or whether you fell out, I will get you to a safe place. And I will also lecture you once you're sober in your right mind, because I should not have to interrupt my fun time because you decided that now is the time where you want to lose consciousness, whether through violence or just consuming irresponsibility. Like, you ruined it for me, buddy. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Tabby Cat, that was me though. I really just, in school, I just want to draw. I just want to draw. It was hard. I used to use a lot, I use the Lord's lettuce for pain and to sleep now, but Lord's lettuce? Oh, got it. Ha! Wait, Fuentes, why was I slow on that pickup? I was like, Lord's lettuce. I'm over here like, let us pray. That might become an emote, chat. Lettuce, like some hands. We guys think about that. An emote of like lettuce forming hands, and then be like, okay, chat, let's pray. And then like you put the little like lettuce in the shape like hands, like let us pray. I think I heard Loli say that one time, and it stuck in my head, and I was like, lettuce pray is great. Ryu, welcome back. Like I feel like lettuce pray is really funny. I don't know. What am I even talking about at this point? But yeah, into sleep. But other than that, I don't use anything. Yeah, no. And it's funny because again, it's about responsibility. The actual products themselves, the herbs themselves, they're not bad. They have no morality. They have no morality. They do not have morality. It's the intent behind it. If you're doing it because you just don't want to manage your stress or responsibilities or using it as an excuse to not do anything, that's a different story. That is a different story. I'm officially changing this to a just chatting stream, chat. We never even made it to metaphor. I mean, I'll towards the end, if we need to, we'll jump in there. But you guys, yeah, keep the questions coming. Right? A lettuce pray emote, like, isn't that like little hands? Can I get a hydrate? Like little hands shaped like a. Sorry, it's so stupid. Oh, but I like it. Like lettuce, yeah, Tiana, like that emote of the hands, but it's like lettuce. You know, it'll be like our inside joke. They'll be like, why are there green hands like going like this? Or why is the lettuce shaped weird? Either way I go, right? Okay. You guys know it's serious when we go analog. You know it's serious. Can you guys even see what that says? Place I used to work. Okay, here we go. Let's do that. It's so stupid. I kind of like it though. Okay, here we go. Lettuce. Pray. I gotta just, here's the tricky part. I have to design it so that it looks like lettuce, but it also looks like hands, but it doesn't look creepy or gross. And it has to be visible at a small size. So I have 3 challenges. It has to look like lettuce, has to look like hands, and it has to be readable on a small scale. Or scale is another word for size. It has to be readable when it's small. So there we go. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it. Because I'm pretty sure I drink too much. So wait. Okay, hold on. Wait. Yeah, so our friend Jack used to drink with them a lot. Yeah, freaking Jack Diagonal. I was at an event, and Tabby, I'm gonna get you your comment in a second. I was at an event, y'all, And we were playing this game where pretty much if you like, you take a shot of Jack and then you just put like a little marker and you just mark, you just make marks. So obviously, because we're responsible adults in a controlled place, we're going for how many marks we can go to. Again, I don't get sloppy, so I'm just cruising USA, and that's an old school game reference. I just realized. And probably at some point during the night, I was like, did they change the bottle? Because this is gross. Like, it started to taste worse and worse for me. Cheers, Tiana. And I was like, huh. I was like, you know what? Maybe I just had too much. And like, the thrill, the novelty of the flavor, it's gone. And alcohol, in my opinion, certain alcohols can be a really good palate cleanser. For those who don't know, a palate cleanser, like something that like kind of removes all the flavors in your mouth. So the next thing that you bite, you get the full experience without having to inherit the other, flavors of things in the past or whatever. Jack Daniels. It just started to say Jack Daniels. I can't even say the name now. But a lot of people who were doing it, they were all like leaning against the wall, and so I started calling it Jack Diagonal, because everybody who was drinking it, you can tell who was doing the like challenge thing, they were kind of just leaning on like pedestals and like on couches and like the bar, like they're all just like nobody was straight. Everybody was just a little bit off. Like one girl, she was like the whole time she was talking, she was just like right here. This is not a natural, neutral, comfortable place. And to my knowledge, she doesn't have any underlying physical medical issues, so she was just right here the whole time. Like, and at one point she was actually like cradling, like it's a shot, right? It's small, one go, right? I also don't use chasers because I'm unsophisticated and uncouth, and I'm a bum. But I'm just like, you good? She's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, the Jack Diagonals got you. She was like, and that's what it stuck. She was like, Jack Diagonals. I was like, okay, carrying you out, and you out. All right, guys, who needs a ride? Like that's all right. You guys are done. But I'm that friend. I'm that friend where towards the end I have to determine whether I'm still having fun or from now I'm afraid. Because one of my friends got into a very interesting argument with a gentleman that she was talking to, and we were in a group, so it was technically there were more people there, and she got upset. I don't even know what they said. Angry, threw a drink, like it was complete reality television, and then she stormed out of the club, and I'm just like, okay, it wasn't really a club, it was a speakeasy. It was actually a pretty cool speakeasy. It was like 1920s theme. They had like theater. I think I might have told the story before. But anyway, she storms out, and then so one of my other friends, he's like, I'll go get it. I'm like, okay, cool, bet. Goes out, comes back alone. I'm like, where is she? He's like, oh, she's cooling off. I'm like, is she cooling off outside? Like the era that we're in right now, it's like it's dark, it's after midnight or whatever. She's a young woman just drunk out into the world. And then he's like, oh no, she'll be fine. And I'm just like, but where is she? Mind you, he's intoxicated too. So I don't think he understood what he had allowed or whatever. And I'm just like, which way did she go? And he's all like, oh, she went. So I tell the bouncer, young lady, the description, do you know which way she went? He didn't remember her. So I was just like, I'm just going to go start wandering or whatever. Calling her phone. She's not picking up. So y'all, again, I am the sober one, right? So at this point, my heart rate's going to go because I'm just like, did one of the homegirls just get snatched? Like, what is going on? You guys know, you think about the worst case scenario, right? Because alcohol, being intoxicated, alone, at the midnight, young pretty woman, just like, and now you can't reach her, and it's just like, what's going on here? And again, oh boy, he went back in. Continue. Like he wasn't in a place to make good judgment calls or whatever. And I remember, luckily, still calling her over and over again. Probably about 15 minutes of wandering, looking for. I'm so stupid. I was looking for every dark alley that I could. I know. This is. Do not do what I did. Okay. This is not the proper way to handle things. Just know that I was like, okay, if I was worst case scenario, find her in an alley, or maybe she's getting, like I'm thinking, so I'm going to places where I think would be bad for a young intoxicated woman after hours to, be or whatever, especially when she's really emotionally upset because of whatever happened inside. And eventually, after like 30 calls, she picks up and she's like, hey, and I'm like, hey, how are you doing? I'm good. She's She's like, I'm on my way home. I'm like, oh, okay, you're on your way home? She's like, yeah. She's like, it was really fun. I was like, okay, I was just checking on you because, you seemed upset when you left. And she's all like, oh, yeah, he really, and she started telling me how the guy hit her up or whatever. And then during this time, I hear the signals of a vehicle that she's currently in, that she's not driving. She successfully called for, I can't remember which one it was, but like, it was either like Uber or something like that. She called for a ride, essentially, which again to me is still kind of dangerous because she's, but so at this point I'm staying on the phone with her just so I can hear her, just kind of track her. So I'm hearing the turn signals or whatever, and while I'm talking to her, I hear her slowly becoming more what's the word, cognizant, like you know what I mean, like she's starting to sober up. So I spent about 15 minutes freaking out looking for her. Well, it wasn't 15, but it felt like it. And then like 30 minutes, like me sitting diagonally, sit up straight, Ryu. 30 minutes with her just to make sure that I could hear her and keep track of her. And then eventually she's like, well, I just made it home or whatever, so I'm gonna go upstairs. But she's like, thanks for talking to him. Like, I'm glad that, that guy was a butthole and blah, blah, blah. I don't even know what the details of the conversation was. I think it might have involved a drawing of Batman. I'm not even quite sure. Or maybe it was a unicorn. It doesn't matter, chat. The point is that I was so concerned that I was like, you're, intoxicated. I'm not saying that Uber drivers do this kind of stuff, but let's just check up on our peoples, And so she made it home successfully, and I know this is true because the next day she was wearing sunglasses at work. Was it a work week? Don't do this. Is not a good story, you guys. Do not do heavy drinking when you have work the next day if you're responsible. And I will never say this person's name, and if they ever see this, I think I've hit enough details to protect their identity. But the point is, we all showed up to work yesterday, and I had a nice gentleman conversation with our buddy who just kind of like left it to the wild. Now, granted, this is not a sad story. Nothing happened or whatever. There was actually, outside of some random dude catching a $13 cocktail on his face, this isn't like a sad story. There are some cautionary elements to it, but at the end of the day, I was just like, yeah, guy, like, do you know what happened last night? And he was like, yeah, and I was like, do you remember leaving? He didn't even remember like leaving to go look for her. Like, he had no idea. And I was like, yeah, well, everybody's fine. Everybody's fine, you guys. It was an Uber or Lyft. Yes, for instance, the Uber or Lyft. But yeah, you guys, that again, not a bad story, cautionary tale. But the guy had no idea. And I was like, now, of course, I'm not trying to make this like a super pessimistic or like dark thing, but if something did happen, who were the witnesses? Where was the accountability? You know what I mean? Like there was just a series of things that could have gone wrong. By the grace of God, nothing did go wrong. And again, we all showed up. I wasn't wearing sunglasses, but we all showed up, with our diamond tap, our electric lights or whatever, our electrolytes and, our sunglasses. And, we were a successful group of people, professionals, completely professional, fully cleaned, not smelling of any type of alcohol. I used to lean like that because it was my bag. That point is, the diagonal, we're definitely talking about a different thing here. but yes. It's not drinking at home. I like going out because of people. No. I will say that also is a weird thing about me. I don't drink at home. Like, I might have a beer. I've had beers at home by myself, but I don't really drink at home. But again, it's because me and alcohol, we don't really we don't have that kind of relationship. Y'all feel me? Like, it's like, we're not, yeah. It's not, again, I'm not bashing anybody. I want to be clear. There was nothing wrong with drinking at home. There's nothing wrong with drinking at home by yourself. I'm just saying that for me, like, literally, you guys, I mostly drink water. Like, I mostly drink water. Also, I'm just going to say this. There aren't a lot of things that I actually would enjoy drinking alone. Actually, I would drink an Orion beer by myself. That's my favorite type of beer. Or maybe a good IPA. Maybe. No, I wouldn't. No, because I have there's so, for these freaking events, there's so much alcohol just sitting there. And it's like, it's been there for years. Does alcohol go bad? Beer goes bad after a while, right? I should probably check the labels and throw it away. Yeah. Like, when I have parties, I bring like leftover like beers and stuff like that from like unsealed stuff. Like, is that tacky, chat? It might be a little tacky. It might be a little bit tacky. Yeah, it just might be. It just might be. we're not supposed to do that. Most people I work with show up hungover as yeah, you know, some people are really good at functioning when they, are recovering from alcohol. Some people are really good at that. I think the funny term is you're a functioning alcoholic or something like that. Some people really hold it down. Tabby says, I have liquors, but I hardly drink. It's mostly for the company. I'm saving my drink counts for. Yo, I can respect that. Yogurt? Tabby, let me tell y'all. Yogurt and not Yoplait yogurt, like soft serve yogurt, whatever it is at the stores or the restaurants. I mean, that and sorbets and gelatos. Mind you, I'm not lactose intolerant. Like I enjoy ice cream too, but there's something about those. I think those are also one of my like sweet vices. Like real talk. Like they really are. The first time I had gelato was at a mall and it was pistachio flavored, and I'd never had any type of pistachio dessert before. First of all, I was happy because like, oh, look at the color, it's green like Nickelodeon slime. I know, chat, just I'm a nerd. Just yes, that was the comparison I made. So my expectation was like, will this be citrusy even though it's pistachio? Oh, I tore it up, and you don't eat a lot. Like it was like a little cup, and it was in I think it was so thick. I was like, ah, like it was good. It was so good. One is don't leave your intoxicated. Yes, read that. The moral of the story is don't leave your intoxicated homies alone at night. Yes, regardless of whether they're male or female, because I have had I have met people. I'm close to people that are male that have been taken advantage of while under the influence of alcohol. Yeah. We don't talk about the male incidents as much. Those are kind of like hush hush. But I'm just like, bro, you good? You wanna talk about it? You wanna file a police report? Maybe? Oh God, I feel that the toxic masculinity is brewing. Okay. Can I file on your behalf? You know what? I don't know if that's the right thing to do. I'm just gonna respect your wishes. Anyways, but no, going back to desserts, because that's a lighter topic. Get it? Lightness. Yeah, pistachio gelato was my first gelato, and it's been great. I have some friends right now that are in Europe vacationing, and they're sending me pictures of just the desserts, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. It's not even because they're like, in Europe looking at monuments. No. I'm jealous because I'm pretty sure it hits different over there. I'm pretty sure gelato from Italy hits different from gelato from the American mall. Like I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident that the ingredients are different. Pistachio gelato, you understand, Ryu, that you understand. Exactly. It is fantastic, y'all. Oh my God. But yeah. There's alcohol in the home. The alcohol is reserved for parties. It's not even reserved. It's just sitting there. I made the mistake of buying a bunch of beer for a get together at here. I think it just, everybody didn't drink. My sister made this amazing, like, she made her, how should I describe this? She has these two, my sister is a great, she's an alchemist, y'all. When it comes to alcohol, she's an alchemist. Like, if you want something that tastes good, but you won't be able to taste the alcohol, Anyways, at the event, everybody liked that, so they didn't drink the beers. And so I feel like, I'm pretty sure it hasn't been that long, but I feel like I've been trying to get rid of these beers. I'm like, the Sapporo, we don't do, what is it, Bud? We don't do American beers. So I'm like, the Sapporo, like it needs to go. The Heineken, like it needs to go. Like it's just there. It's just there, taking up space. It's just taking up space, chat. It's just taking up space. And every time with my refrigerator, I get slightly annoyed. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe if I drink one a day, I'll eventually get through it. I never do it. It's just there taking up space. It's just there. It's complete waste. It's honestly, you would think I was sentimental, like, oh, baby's first beer. No, that's, by the way, baby should be drinking beer. But you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't know why they're still on the refrigerator. Because there's gonna come that one event where I don't have something to bring to a potluck, and I'll be like, I'll bring the beer. And I know it's a cop-out. I know that's cheap. I know that certain people would like wring my neck for even saying that as a thing to bring. But look, if I bring the beer and I bring the ice, is it really a problem? It is. It really is. But yes, I also don't drink like that because I get sleepy. So I stay for only like 1 or 2 glasses. Honestly, the average person, I have learned from a professional perspective, does for a work event, you do not normally need to exceed, if there is drinking allowed, 2 servings. Normally. For most people, it's half a glass of wine. Not even a second full glass, just half a glass of wine. Because some people, wine hits differently. It doesn't matter if it's red or white. Sometimes some people wine. Let's see. How can I phrase this story? You guys are definitely getting a glimpse into my life. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm really boring. I'm just surrounded by people who are magnificent. That's what it is. I'm boring, but they're magnificent. I recently had the pleasure, I'm using this word loosely. You guys read between the lines. I recently had the pleasure of traversing with the group and then watching as an adult individual next to me return their wine in the vehicle while they were sleeping all over themselves. and we tried to help by using a bag to catch it, and a hole broke in the bag, and we just ruined the car. I'm sorry, vomit makes me laugh. It was so bad. And so we gotta change the clothes. It was just really bad. But I couldn't get mad, and I wasn't disgusted, and no one made fun of the person. But it was just, they were chilling. They were just like, like it was something. We did not tease the person. There was no bullying. There was no jokes. Just making sure that they're okay. They felt better afterwards. But it was the fact that, like, I felt like the alcohol had disrespected them. I felt like it was a personal attack on them as a person because they were completely chill, sleeping in the vehicle, and they just immediately just woke up and was like, return to sender, you know? But there wasn't a recipient except for their clothing. And like, the bag was like a clutch move. We're like, we got a bag, we're gonna catch it, yeah! And then it just threw the bottom of the bag, and I was just like, I'm not helpful because I'm sitting next to you and I'm asking you if you're okay, but I'm also trying my best not to go beyond smiling because this is so ludicrous. I felt like their body betrayed them. and it was for them was unacceptable. And again, we didn't make fun of it, but make fun of them. And we got to clean up, change the clothes, all that good stuff or whatever. But I was just like, so, how much you put in to clean the car? How much are we putting in? I will help you. I'm not going to put this on you. We will all help clean this vehicle, get this vehicle detailed because, the vehicle was not the proper recipient, for this return. Hope you guys are reading between the lines. I'm dodging my words in general. Oh my God. Ryu, thank you so much for playing in. We didn't plan for this. Oh no, we did not. Look, Ryu, it is what it is. Why am I still laughing at this? Get it together. Okay, I'm here. I'm an adult. I'm a mature adult. Can I get another hydrate? I'm a mature adult who can move on past this. Exactly. I'm glad they didn't, because they were just like chilling, just like completely sleep, not snoring, peaceful. You feel me? Like just like, could you imagine being zen and in a good place, and then all of a sudden your body's just like, ha! Just like, what? And then because it's not a normal reaction. It's just like, well, what is happening? Like, what is if I were to be empathetic and put myself in their position, I would be so mad. Embarrassed too, but I'd be very mad. But the thing is, I would have nowhere to direct my anger because no one did this to me. I did this to me, but like, I can't be mad at me. You know what I mean? Like, someone's got to pay. Thank you, Tiana, for the double hydrates. Cheers. And again, I'm the boring one. I'm the boring one. Like, one friend, he said this was a compliment, but I don't think it was a compliment in a way, because I felt like it was an excuse to just be a disheveled mess. And it was like, oh, you know, and if anything goes wrong, we always have Zaylin to explain to the cops. First of all, not you banking on me being the voice of reason. What if I'm having a bad day? What if I want to make, you know, bad situations? You know, like I'm bad decisions, put some situation where I need it. Like, also too, why is that an expectation that I'm going to be the one to talk to authorities? Also, 3, have you seen me? Like, it depends where we're at. I'm just saying, I might get profiled literally walking outside to talk. Like, I'm just saying, y'all might be like, go talk to him. I walk outside, next thing I know, I'm like, how'd I end up in the cell? Like, I don't even know. I will get detained on an instant. I've been detained for like just existing. So I'm just like, y'all might need to find another candidate because apparently I fit too many profiles. So I'm just saying, until I open my mouth, usually my personality or my Oreo-ness, can you guys sense the trauma? If you know, you know. Usually, apparently, supersedes a lot of people's expectations, and then I'm less suspicious. What? Anyways, y'all. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm going to remember these stories when I visit. Yes. I'm telling you, I have a lot of weird stories. Unfortunately, and fortunately, they're all context sensitive, meaning that I won't remember stories until something triggers the memory. It's how I remain light on my feet. I don't carry a lot of grudges or burdens or whatever. They're all triggered. So including my memories. Compartmentalization. It's a blessing and a curse. You know what I mean? Just saying. Gets me through the day. Gets me through the day. Rye, no, we're not. We're not Rye. You might have missed the update earlier, but just to put things short, I can't roll back Marvel Rivals to a previous version. I tried rolling back even further with my NVIDIA drive, doing a clean install all the way down to like version 5770, which is recommended. The results of the game were completely the same. Even after reducing the graphic settings of Marvel Rivals, it was still giving the same results. I also noticed that the game slows down whenever I move my mouse, regardless of whether I'm actually in a match or on a menu. I don't know what's causing the stuttering to happen, and I've run out of ideas. I even tried running Marvel Rivals after uninstalling it, reinstalling it, restarting my computer with no other programs, and I got the same results. So it's something that's isolated to that. My computer, on the flip side, everything else seems to be performing normally. So I'm not quite sure what it is. I need more time, but it could be something that's actually going on with my PC. I just need to find a good chunk of time to experiment and look into it. So until that happens, yeah, that's where we're at right now. That's right. If you guys have any suggestions, thank you for the like, Tiana. If you guys have any suggestions or any ideas you want me to try, feel free to like, you know, send them my way or whatever. But like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe by Friday when the next patch comes out, maybe it'll be better. I don't know, right? But that's the loop you in. Yeah, we'll see. I'm really hoping the next Friday patch will fix. Because if you guys notice, I didn't have this issue until the previous, you know? Y'all noticed that, right? I'm just saying. Also, I updated my other like stuff, like my motherboard, my BIOS is updated. Even like my drivers for like the Intel processor, and like other like little things are all updated as well. So I'm just like, all this for a game? Something critical is wrong, and I don't know what it is. I really hope that it's fixed magically on its own. Yeah, I get mad at me because I've done something stupid. For instance, that is true, but a lot of us like mad at ourselves. You know, like, let's think about it. Most people usually try to find someone to blame for their misery or off. Like, it's true. A lot of us do it. Sometimes we even know we're doing it. You know, remember our earlier discussion about like religion? I was just like, sometimes sometimes a lot of people's anger is actually to a person, as opposed to like the actual like beliefs itself. So it's interesting. But if I'm ever the voice of reason, we're in a very bad. Fuentes, you seem like someone who, because of what you just shared earlier, especially about the sobriety thing, you seem like someone who is aware that they've made a lot of progress, and I think that in itself is inspiring and would kind of encourage people to, you know, have you be a voice of reason. Maybe not the only voice, I won't put the pressure on you, but a voice of reason. So I think you deserve more credit, especially making a decision to not do that. Honk shoe, blah. honk shoe. Are you chatting with streams for a little bit? It may be chatting streams for a little bit. Wow, you're right. I have no idea why I doubled you. I'm trying to follow. Hold on. Oh, yes. These streams may become just chatting streams for a little bit. It's okay, Ryu. I got it. I had to read it. segmenting. We're good. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Yo, Hekate Yamato. What's that's? Oh god. Okay, I said it right. Hekate Yamato. I was about to say, did I butcher your name? Welcome in. Welcome into this Jets chatting stream where you guys are just carrying the conversation because we've clearly given up on gaming. I'm gonna self-hydrate you guys because this water's really good. If I had food, I guess it's to the point where like, what is it? Mukbang. I was gonna say muck chow. I don't know what a muck chow is. Is that like a muck child? A muck child is a muck child. No, that's a muck adult. A grimer is a muck adult. I'm making Pokemon references. Someone stop me. Stop me. No, I need to be detained. Aha, made a pun. But anyways, Hekate, welcome in. All that was to say, Hekate, welcome in. We were gonna play a game, but we're having issues, so we're not playing a game, and this is where our life is right now. It sounds very wrong. What everything I was saying sounded very, very wrong. I was trying to say mukbang, and then I said muck chow instead, and then I got confused, and I started thinking about Pokemon, because Muck, M-U-K, is the English name for that little purple first-gen Pokemon, and then I was like, is Grimer or Muck? Which one came first? And I was like, Muck becomes Grimer, and then I was like, so I can't say that, you know, my brain went on a tangent, and you guys had the misfortune of witnessing me work that out in real time. I apologize. Okay, I said it right. Okay, surprisingly, you're one of the people who actually have to pronounce my name correctly. Well, your name looks like it's I'll just say the pronunciation might be Japanese, and so when it comes to Romanji, I can pronounce Japanese stuff semi-convincingly. Can I understand what I'm reading? No, not at all. But I can pronounce it. There was a period of time where I was actually going to double major in Japanese, and the animation major was too demanding that I ended up dropping it. So that's the end of my career. Wait, no, real talk. I love that emote, by the way, Fuentes. Muck Child is so Muck Adult. See, if there's a pre-evolved form of Muck, that would be Muck Child, right? Like, who is this? Jessie Rachel? I don't know who she is. Oh, it's a sub emote. Dadgummit. Okay. All right. Fue Coco was my favorite starter from the last gen chat. And I know that people think that Fui Coco, like, there's nothing between the eyes or whatever. I disagree. I just think that most of the things are in its heart. Also, Fui Coco is round, and psychologically, Disney taught me that things that are round you want to hold and they're safe for you. Hence, Mickey Mouse being designed predominantly as circles. Did you guys know that? Circle, ears, eyes, nose. He's mostly circles because it's a comforting shape. And Fui Coco is the roundest of all of them, and therefore he is somebody that I would love to cuddle. Did you guys see the freaking... There was a post that I think Pokemon posted where it's just little short animated clips of like the Pokemon like being like in your home. Like one is like, I think like Eevee like runs into your arms or something or whatever. And then another one is like a guy's waking up, or it's not a guy. We don't know the kid. A kid's waking up, and it's a Fue Coco kind of like waking him up. And I'm like, that is adorable. Speaking of waking up, you guys, today, I will confess on the internet, I scolded Creed this morning. My dog. Yep. Send me to jail. I scolded him because it was 2 o'clock in the morning and he slams open my bedroom door and he wakes me up to go for a walk. I don't wake up till 3:30. So I was interrupted 90 minutes earlier, and I pretty much told him to go to his bed in a very strong, loud voice. And then he ran up to his bed. Did I feel bad? I'm gonna be honest. A small part of me did. The other part of me wanted to go back to sleep. So that was just me. I'll mess around with more makeup. So, oh, that's right. That's right. Because you need your makeup done by Friday, Ryu. Right? Am I remembering correctly from our conversation yesterday? I might be butchering this. Yeah, you said okay. Let's see. Yeah, I might actually be really butchering this. I really might. It's called Grimer. Everything you're trying to think of what comes. Oh, Grimer does come before Muck. Yo, Fuentes, thank you. Okay, so Muck Child is Grimer. Grimer is Muck Child. I thought, okay, Grimer comes first. Okay. So yeah, I was trying to say Mukbang, and then I was gonna try to use Muck as a Pokemon reference to the child form of Muck, which is Grimer. So Grimer equals Muck Child, which is a wordplay off of Mukbang because I could be eating right now. That's what that was. I'll take another hydrate, by the way. Speaking of things, but yeah. Okay, got it. Quaxley was cool. I like Quaxley's festival theme, if you guys know what I mean, because they have the, with the like, I don't, what is this? Is it the tail with the, and then like the dancing, like, you know what I mean? I mean, some people say can. I got like Brazilian Carnival. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I saw more Carnival like references in the movements. Am I wrong about that? Hold on. Let me double check this deck. Am I thinking about the right Pokemon? Hold on. Can I do this? Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna. Okay, there we go. And scene. It's gone, guys. I'm gonna try something real quick. Is it cool? Oh, no. Let's do the one without the ads. You guys, if you guys are want to be patient, I'm gonna try something. This might backfire tremendously, but we're gonna give it a shot. We're going to give it a shot. Oh, that's gross. Sorry. Is that what you're looking at? It was just a really disgusting bowl of spaghetti. I mean, I would try it still, but it did not look delicious. Okay, and let's put this right here. Okay, I'm gonna try some chat. You guys, my screen's gonna transition for a little bit. I'm gonna try to figure this thing out. Hold on, make sure there's nothing like personal bank statements, that kind of stuff. Okay, cool. I think we're good. Are we good? Okay, I'm gonna try some chat. Chat, I might disappear for a quick second. Hey, did it actually work? Hold on one second. Okay, I think I did this right. Yes? I think I did this right. I don't freaking know. I think I did. All right, so let's try this. Haha! It does kind of work. Well, we're not playing that game, so I'm just going to hide that from you guys because there's no need to show that. Yep, no need for that to be there. And no need for this to be here either because that is not what we're doing right now. I got rid of the wrong thing because I am about that life. Oops. 1 second, y'all. Boo-doo-doo-doo. There we go. I think that's better. Oh, oh, God. Y'all remember that game? I know y'all do. Okay, anyways. And then get rid of this one. Got it. All right, sweet. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. We're on the interweb together. It was a thought that I had. It was a weird dream, and I did it. Whether you guys can actually hear this stuff, I don't know. But I want to look up Quaxley. I'll just look up Quaxley, you guys. So we can do this together. Okay, Quaxley, right? Okay, yeah. And you said that Quaxley's a drag queen dancer? What inherently makes it drag queen? What makes it drag queen? When I think of drag, I think of isn't drag usually one gender presenting another one? So how do you get drag queen from this? Or am I just overthinking it? I could be just overthinking it. Yeah, it feels carnival to me, I don't know. It could just be me. It could just be me. Right? The posture though on this one, like I want this Pokemon to do the flamenco. Does that make sense? Drag queen of king? Maybe. Maybe. Time to become a raccoon. The disrespect. The dance itself sees carnival. Yeah. Tabby, that's what I'm getting. I don't. I just see them as drag queens or dancers, but that's just. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, because I will say. Okay. I have a question. No, I don't actually know how they ask the question because I'm going back into my meme mind. And I'm picturing like like that hurricane song. I saw a bunch of like TikToks of like the standing pose of the Pokemon and then like that song playing over it. So I think you're not the only one that makes, well, no, because that's not really draggy, that's just dancing. I don't know, chat. I'm trying to piece it together and I'm failing. I'm trying. Please. And also, if I'm saying anything that's like offensive or whatever, that's not my intent. I apologize if you do get offended, but again, it's not my intent. I'm just trying to articulate my brain and share those thoughts with you, so you're not just sitting here watching me go like this. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. You said you might have the answer, Fuentes? Me too. The song came from the MC doing it. Yes! So maybe that's where the association was made. Now again, I don't know if that was the designer's intent. You know what I mean? I mean, it's all art, so it's subjective to the viewer, but I don't know if that was the intent with the designer. You know what I mean? That's why they say Drake. Okay, so it's because the clip. Okay. Also, someone said, you said golden? Revisit this. You guys hear that? I'm gonna try not to not be too loud because I don't want the senses kicking and be like, what are you doing? But like, I'm living my worst life? I don't know. This is kind of cool. This is actually done very well. I'm gonna like this. This is actually done very well. Thank you, Palentro. Where's the like button? I love a good transition in editing, chat. I do. This is freaking cool. Please excuse me and my K-pop demon hunter brain rot. I apologize. Wow, the Born Again was great. Yo, you got a sub on that mess. Instead of saying Born to Be, said Born Again. That was genius. Yo, this is hype, actually. This is hype. Chat, am I right? Palentro. I'm gonna copy the name in here. Yo, shout out to Palentro. They may never actually see my stream or even care about me, but you just made the Zaylen just chatting thing happen here. That was great. That was fantastic. That was amazing. That was amazing. Oh, this I was special. You can't keep ready for a special guy. They look so wacky. And I'm here for it. Yo, Elf Roots, thank you for the 5 months. Thank you for resubbing. Welcome in. Haven't been able to stop by, believe I'm watching YouTube videos with you guys because it became a just chatting stream. It was gonna be a gaming stream, but we're having computer issues, and I gotta get through this. Also, at some point, I probably have to stop and
turmoil tonight. The Twits declared war on some local orphan children.
No one's gonna die, Harold.
This is based off of a Dr. Seuss story, if you guys are familiar with it. I wasn't until recently, so it looks really good though, like animation wise. It looks really good. It looks really good. I'll say that. Is that Bad Bunny? Anyways, but yeah. Okay, there we go. Wow, I thought that was from the game. It would have been cool. It would have been cool. I'm just saying, Elf Roots, you don't understand the situation that we've been dealing with. Like real talk. Just long story short, I think my computer has a code or whatever. But Marvel Rivals has been very hard to play with. I mean, most people say unplayable. I technically can play it. Instead, it turns into a slideshow where I get like 13 frames per second. And we tried a lot of solutions, and people have been trying to help me, and nothing's fixed. So I'm hoping that the patch on Friday is able to fix it for me. Unless it's not even the what do you call it? Unless it's not even the actual game itself, it could be my PC as well. So that's another thing. We'll see, guys. We will see. Actually, this kind of works. Like, for those of you who are new here, tuning in, who have the misfortune of being lost with me, Knights of Guinevere. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look that up. By the way, this is, I guess, accidentally turning into my what do you call it? Just chatting stream, because let's be honest, chat. I'm a little disappointed that I can't play the games I want to play. That's all. I think, did one of you guys post this in Discord? Because clearly I watched it a month ago. Did I watch it? I don't even know anymore. Wait, no, I think it's just random bars. Let's check out the trailer. Knights of Guinevere. Oh, wait. I know one of the designers for the concept art for this. Yes, because she posted. Anyways, yes. Let's watch this. Let's actually watch this, y'all. Let's watch the trailer. We're not gonna watch the whole episode, chat. We're not doing that. I'm just letting you know right now. We're not. This isn't that type of stream yet. Okay? Yet. If it is, for the sake of just copyright stuff, it would probably be like a sub-only stream, just to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Anyways, all right. So let's go back. And let's rat-a-tat that. So again, you guys, I don't want the volume to be too loud, just to kind of like, it is what it is. You either hear it or you don't. You know what I mean? But yeah, I know one of the designers for this.
Once upon a time, and this was a very long time ago
Theme
indeed,
park.
there was a princess trapped in a tall, tall tower
Is
and
it
locked
Rapunzel?
away by complicated machines that ran on blood and fear.
Blood and fear?
Will she ever escape? Will she ever find her knights?
Wait, what? This is darker than I thought. Alright, Glitch. Dana Terrace, you guys! Freaking Dana, yes! I know this idea.
Oh, why hello. Didn't notice you. Come closer. Meet some very good friends of mine.
Oh, sorry guys, I'm having a... Yo, these robots are... It's kind of creepy. It's kind of like the twitching robots. It's like, it's kind of creepy. I kind of like it though. All right, Dana Terrace, let's talk. Oh, that came out. Okay, and that's why the episodes, we're not watching the full episode. But this was... There's certain things I just can't say online. But that is, yo, y'all, that was, yeah, guys, yeah. I'll just say that. I'm hoping it's the game 2 efforts. I'm hoping that Marvel Rivals gets fixed Friday when the new patch comes out. And we get a new character. We get Daredevil. I got my wishes of characters, so every character from this point on is icing on the cake. Like, I'm not like, you won't see me thrashing anymore for characters, I don't think. To be determined. To be freaking determined. We don't know yet. We don't know yet. Let's see here. You're thinking Witcher again for the PS5 version? It was really cool. I like how it played one way and then it got a little like creepy. This is kind of cool. It's 4 minutes, maybe. Do y'all want to see the 2XXKO trailer? Let me know. But you know what? I think it was the whole eerie robot aspect of it with like the robots with like the different joints or whatever. Wow, we're really auto playing that. I think that like that's kind of like what was like, I think that honestly is kind of what was making it kind of like eerie or creepy for me. I think that was it. It was cool though. Love them robots, which is funny. I've never watched the whole thing. Am I even a fan of animation? Like, not just anime, but just animation in general. But back to Witcher 3. Tabby Cat, Witcher 3 is a fantastic game. If you're going to buy the game for the PS5, I know you're going to be enjoying those graphics. It is a beautiful game, and CD Projekt, they put their foot in it. And they baked, they cooked, they sauteed, and they delivered. And I have no idea how they're going to pass that bar with Witcher 4. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it, whatever it may be. Yeah, we'll go with that. From Glitch Productions, it's a check of the. It's kind of about darker sides of using part. Oh, the robot was Guinevere. Okay, then maybe it's not the idea that I thought it was, or it could be. It doesn't matter. Oh, you get a Disney Plus skin, you guys. Free Daredevil Disney Plus skin. I think I'm eligible for that. Yo. Oh, you guys just reminded me. I still haven't watched the newest season of Daredevil on Disney Plus. And chat, I'm low-key a little bit ashamed to say this. I still have not seen Thunderbolts. I'll get to it. Yeah, since I won't play it before, so I know about it. Oh, wait. So you're thinking about getting into Witcher 3 again for the PS5. So wait, you've never completed Witcher 3? Is that what you're saying, Tabby Cat? Because if you have not, you're in for a ride. You're in for a freaking ride, I can tell you that much. I'm just saying. But you see someone play it before, so you know about it. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. I've heard it was about Disney in particular a few times. Oh, the Disney theme park. I mean, when you think of theme parks, like there are only few that are, I don't want to say universally known, but that are the average person knows about this type of theme park, and Disneyland is one of them, so I could see that. Disneyland, Disney World, you know? I'm gonna be honest, when I saw the amusement park, I thought of A2, B1, what are their names? From Near. I thought of Near Automata because there is an amusement park area, right, chat? God, that game was emotional. That game was emotional. That game was emotional, chat. It was definitely emotional. You love the last season of Daredevil? I'm gonna be honest. Now would be the time for me to watch Daredevil in preparation for the Daredevil character that's coming out, even though I don't have time to watch a whole season of anything, really. Yeah, I haven't touched One Piece in like almost a month. Actually, probably it has been a month right now. When was the last time I watched an anime? It has been recently. Come on, brain. Actually, I'll just check my Crunchyroll real quick. Oh, the last time I watched an anime was Infinity Castle in theaters. Ha! Duh. I can't wait to get a PS5 so I can play Ghost of Yotei and Witcher 4. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. And don't feel bad, I haven't seen the Thunderbolts either. I want to see the Thunderbolts. I just forget to make time for it. I have nothing against it, and I feel like it should play right into my interest of movies. I just haven't seen it, and I missed it in theaters. I had one opportunity to see it in theaters. I missed it. And then I've been waiting for it to come on Disney Plus, and I think it is on Disney Plus now, and I still haven't seen it. So, but you know, we'll get around there. Again, the issue is not because I don't like the content. The issue is that I just don't have the time, and that is an issue that I consider an issue because I want to have the time. I want to have the time. Hakate, I do. But yo, getting a PS5 right now. Unfortunately, you'll have to buy it when the price hike, increase the price or whatever. But Black Gaming Man is playing Ghost of Yotei, and I'll tune into his streams, and I'll just be like, dang, this game is beautiful. Like, I really wish I was playing it or whatever. And Witcher 4 is just, I know it's going to look amazing. And I don't care. Apparently, people always, whenever it comes to a female character design, people always got to run their mouth. Or people have always run their mouth, but people who run their mouth in a negative way about a female character design always got to get so much attention. Like, can we stop? We should be posting these people's stupid questions, like comments or whatever. But like, people were complaining about Ciri's look, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna say anything else because I don't want to spoil anything or lead to anything. But I'm just like, leave her alone. Leave her alone, y'all. There's nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong. Okay, there is nothing wrong. Witcher 4, I will tell you this: it better not be Stellar Blade. Not that Stellar Blade is bad, but they're from two different design approaches, and they have two different aesthetics in mind. So they should not be the same because the character is a female lead. Like, just because, you know what I mean? Yeah, chat, don't get me started on my own personal design philosophies. Ryu, thank you so much for chilling and just hanging out and sharing some good stuff with us. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great night, and thank you for tuning into my Just Chatting stream, which was supposed to be a Just Chatting stream, which clearly became a Just Chatting stream. I mean, like on the Red app, should I just hide this? I'd probably just hide this. No one needs to see this stream again. Just hide it. Oh my god. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'll be from the Gathering Dust waiting for Yote. Wait, you haven't playing anything in your PS5? Wait, because you don't play Marvel Rivals in your PS5, right? Elf Roots? I'm just playing. I purposely bought Claire Obscure on the PS5 so that I could turn on my PS5. I'm not ashamed to admit that. At least PS5 still has exclusives, like Ghost of Yotei. Just saying. And I don't think Witcher 4 is going to be an exclusive, but I'm just saying, at least they still have exclusives. I would love to have enough reasons, aka games, to buy an Xbox, the newest one. If I really want to use the newest one, I would just go to my parents and get theirs because they have the newest Xbox. They don't play it, but they do have it. I've spent it for it. It was for a thing. Anyways, people are so dumb about Erica. Look, hold on. Before I make a comment, you guys, I'm going to, and I hope this isn't like actually, it's a small window. So if it does turn to be something like terrible or whatever, I will, I probably won't get flagged for it, which is great. That name sounds familiar. Oh, yeah. Y'all need to leave Erica. Oh, people are weird. People. I'm guilty of this, so I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody, but a lot of times, chat, we get our priorities mixed up and what we allow to stress us out. I can't think of a reason why Erica Ishii would stress me out. Or even say, like, feel the need to even say even, like, dumb things. You feel me, F-Roots? I'm just saying. I luckily haven't had any weirdos come on my stream, but another streamer friend had a ban someone today. Really? You know, I will say this though, Liquid Courage, Keyboard Warriors, whatever you want to call it or whatever, it is amazing how empowering people feel with anonymity. And then sometimes people cross the wrong person who knows how to stalk a stalker. And unless you're using a VPN, IP address, child, you were cooked. They will find you. It's interesting. But it's also interesting that just how much stake and entitlement we put in our relationships, I'm putting down quotes, online. You know what I mean? I follow, which you guys can probably tell here. I follow also fitness influencers as well. It's like gaming stuff or whatever. And I'm gonna be honest, I be jacking their workouts. Like there's the Eric Janicki guy. He does these weird things where he gets in weird positions on the benches to maximize movements. I don't fully understand the science on how he came up with these positionings, but they're great. But it's just funny how people get so upset when someone is sharing their progress of anything. And it's weird because it's almost like if you read between the lines, I'm like, you're really just upset because you don't feel accomplished. And it could be like, oh, I hit this new PR, or I lost this amount of weight or whatever, or I made this freaking costume or my first cosplay. And I'm just like, y'all really be in here getting upset and be trying to find the worst thing to say to people. And I'm just like, you probably look in the mirror and are just disgusted. You have to be one of those people that looks in the mirror and just disgusted and feel the need to take it on everyone else, because I don't get it. It's too much energy, y'all. I'm sorry, it's too much for me. It's exhausting being mean and nasty to people. Because then you got to check back to see if they responded. You know what I mean? They do that. They're just like, I'm going to come and say something terrible, and I'm going to see if I'm trying to get your attention. I'm like, you really need attention. Come on, y'all. These comments are stupid. This one guy, he posted, I guess, about his girlfriend, his dog, and it was so disheartening because all the comments were attacking his girlfriend, saying that she's ugly. I'm just like, y'all really got nothing. Y'all really got nothing. Nothing better in your life. You really, this is your life. Your life is trying to make someone more miserable than you are, and that you may not even be aware of. You may be so deep and you didn't realize that that's just sad. That your happiness is dependent upon others. You can't find it within yourself. It's weird, y'all. It's weird. It's weird. The anonymity of being online. I get it. There's good things about it, and there's questionable things about it, and there are diabolical things about it. So again, Alfred, this actually was directed towards you. Sorry that your friend experienced that kind of harassment, had to get to a point where they had to ban somebody. But it's the internet, and literally people creating a troll account just to troll, again, is an expression of who you are, and to an extent, what you think about yourself. That you need to make another face just to go off on other people for what? I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. Elfroots, I don't have the energy. Tiana, welcome back, and yes, we're still here. This is I think I updated it to just chatting. I think, Tiana, double check for me or anybody. I won't put all that weight on you, Tiana. But yeah, still here yapping. But yeah, I don't have the energy. It takes more. Someone told me that it takes. Should I Google it? I think it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile. Let me see real quick. Yeah, chat. This is really random. Ha! According to the AI and the old Google. Okay, you guys, we're gonna look at the old Google real quick. Apparently, chat. I don't know if you knew this. I didn't, but apparently it takes more muscles to frown than to smile. Frowning takes 47 muscles, where apparently smiling only takes 13. Think about that. It literally takes more energy to look angry. What? Tell me that's not a biological. Tell me that's not a biological predetermination. Y'all be happy. Go find some happiness. Real talk. I did. Thank you, Tiana, for confirming. I'm just saying, the old Google. You got the old Google money? Was that a Vine? Y'all remember Vine? Someone at work mentioned Vine, and I stared at them because I was like, and my silly big back self started talking about red vines. Chat. They brought up Vine. that early 7-second whatever social media platform, and my mind went to red vines. What? Like it was dumb. It was dumb. I think that's where the old Google thing. Get that Google money or whatever. I think that was a Vine. I think it was a Vine. Red vines are tasty, but why am I mentally deficient? Like, let's talk about that. Like, I'm telling you guys, I have a major in bibliology. Like, my degree in bibliatry it has no bounds. I'm just saying. So, frown all the time for exercise. Frown all the time for exercising. And then as some people who are very conscious, not self-conscious, but conscious of skin, frown if you also want to increase the amount of wrinkles you have. Because, like, that happens. I realize that also when I frown, I think depending on the light, I get like a vein. Or like when I'm furrowing my brow, I get like a single vein. I'm just like, what is that? Why is my forehead skin so thin? Either that or why is that vein doing so much work? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I thought red vines. And I realized out loud how embarrassing and stupid that was. And the worst part was, I don't think they noticed that I was talking about red vines. I caught myself, had a moment of embarrassment, and then jumped on the bandwagon of like, oh yeah, Vine, 7 seconds. Yep. Never really sure. Remember they extended it? Was it 3 seconds? I can't remember. At some point it was one. It doesn't matter, y'all. I was on one. I was on one. I should have been kicked off. That's what it just comes down to. Tabby Cat, I am always in some form of hunger. Even right now, I only respond when my hunger reaches a certain level. I've actually been like this for actually, even when I was thin, I was the same way. Like, I would be hungry and I would just stop eating because I'm just like, yeah, we're done. Like, that's it. That is it. I was also like very like active. And as you guys can probably tell, like, I don't know the science behind my metabolism or whatever, but like I said, coffee stays in my system too long. Does that mean that it metabolizes faster or slower? I have no freaking idea. But I tend to stay away from caffeinated things because I get a little weird, a little twiggy or whatever. And obviously I move around a lot. That has not changed. That's not changed since weightlifting. That has not changed. If anything, I just look more awkward. Because at a certain size, certain things don't look the same. That goes for clothing, that goes for dancing, definitely goes for shoes. Sometimes I'll look at my shoes and I'll be like, these things are ugly. Because they're big. And I'm like, daggone clown shoes. It's weird. Oh, I know that frowning takes more muscles, but I honestly just frowned a little bit when you mentioned red. As you should have, Akate, because that was dumb. But again, they didn't notice. At least if they did notice, they didn't tell me they noticed. They said Vine. I thought red vines. I started talking about red vines and movie theaters. And I think movie theaters, like talking about media, it was dumb. It was a dumb conversation. I realized it. I felt subconscious about it. I recovered and I stuck the landing. Because I don't think, or at least they did not give me any evidence to suggest that they realized that I was an idiot. And I'm okay with this. Okay? I'm okay with this. What, you miss red vines? Oh, you miss Vine. Okay, see, I did it again. Hekate literally in all of the King's English said, I miss Vine so much, LOL. And I said, you miss red vines? That's how it happened, chat. That's exactly how it happened. That's exactly how it happened. There's Vine. My sister used to watch Vine a lot. No, we all did. And I think Vine was Tiana, I know. That's the embarrassing note. The Vine, I think was the precursor to TikTok, right? Because it was just, wasn't it just like, unlike, and Instagram, but TikTok more so, because I felt like it was geared towards young filmmakers to, do a bunch of remember the endless loop started on Vine, I believe, or whatever, where you could watch something endlessly or whatever. And so I think that young filmmakers, I'm going to call them, or content creators, as they're probably more, that's the colloquialism for it now or whatever. I think that that was the start, but I think it was the precursor to things like TikTok, where you kind of can opt in, but now, with TikTok, the platform that won't let me stream on it for some strange reason, you're able to do a lot more. As far as editing and opportunities in the actual software itself, because I'm definitely sure that a lot of people were editing stuff and then uploading it to Vine. I want to assume that, at least. I want to assume that. I'm making that suggestion. I don't know. I didn't really create anything for Vine because I was incapable. That's all it is. I was just incapable. There we go with that. It happened in real time. It did. You used the King's English and you made a sentence that was without fault and coherent. And in my all knowingness, made an incoherent response. That's what happens. That's what happened. Oh, they didn't say, oh, my sweet child summer, cool. That's good at least. Wait, so they didn't say, oh, my sweet summer child. Wait, Fuentes, I missed the context. It's okay. I'm probably just being slow. It's fine. Tis what it is, y'all. Tis what it is. But look, hold on, I'm gonna see something real quick. You guys, while we're here, I'm looking at something. Oh Lord, they got the guy from Stranger Things. Hold on, chat. We gotta watch this ad. This is an ad for the Switch 2 Pokemon ZA, which is another game that I'm excited about. Let's check this out real quick, you guys. We're really doing this. We're really out here like surfing YouTube videos.
Okay, let's reset, people. Thank you.
They're not gonna show it.
Okay.
This Pokemon game is so different from the other Pokemon games we've had in the past.
There we go.
In so many ways.
All right.
That move looks terrifying.
You ready, gang?
Sure am.
The list? Not having the list. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have a moment. Chat. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. I'm gonna wait, but just give me a second. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna let this finish, and I'm gonna go back, chat.
What you got?
Yeah, the whole game's in Lumia City now.
Okay.
I've been trying to get a Mega Stone to evolve my Charizard. You could say it.
Okay, here we go. Okay, chat. Hear me out. I know this isn't our first time seeing Mega Greninja. So it's a water Shiukin. He's upside down a giant water Shiukin. Is that the Mega form? Is that am I understanding this correctly? I need someone who's well versed in Pokemon to help me understand here. I want to know, because I love me some Greninja. And because I love Greninja, I have a bias. So I want everything to be over the top and special for Greninja. I'm just saying. I'm confused now. Because you said that they didn't notice or say anything. We had mentioned red vines when talking about oh, yes. Oh, sweet summer child. Exactly. I hear it now, Fuentes. I hear it. Stranger Things. I can't wait for the last season to come out next. I enjoyed my time on Netflix. Anyways, but look, yeah, that's it. I'm glad we have Ash Greninja, chat. I am glad we have Ash Greninja. I'm going to say that. But like, it's a water Shiukin. His mega form is that right, chat? His a giant water Shiukin. He's on the bottom of it. That's accurate, right? Is that right? That's the mega evolution, right? I haven't watched the trailer, so you might be right with that. Bing. Okay. I was just, because I see the mega symbol up here. Can you guys even see my cursor? You guys can't see my cursor. Hold on. Can I turn that on? Let me see. I can't. Okay, whatever. But there is a mega cursor. I'm sorry, the icon for the mega evolution. It's like right above it. And you guys have an ad coming in 40 seconds, by the way. If you guys do want ad-free viewing and a vertical view of the stream, definitely check out YouTube. But yeah, that's that, chat. That is that. Hold on. I'm actually going to, where was the, hold on, chat. Let me find it. There was, oh, no. Where was it? The 2XO trailer. It was like up here for like the longest. Where is it? Oh no. 2XO. Oh, it's BGM. 2XKO. I kind of want to see it. Oh, the early access. There's a review. Okay, this is the cinematic trailer for it. I want to check this out, chat. I want to check this out because I know Riot's gonna give me cinematics. Riot, Blizzard, y'all will give us cinematics. Square Enix, you guys will give us cinematics. The people behind Guilty Gear, which my brain is on a fart right now, you guys will give us cinematics and music, so I'm here for it. They have made a few new megas for the new Pokemon GA. Just don't know all of them. Oh yeah. they've been actually popping up Fuentes in the Discord. I know we have we've seen about 3 right now. We've seen about 3. His name is, okay, for the record, I've never actually played League of Legends, but I do know this is Echo for various reasons. And some of it might also involve the Netflix show Arcane. So I don't actually know any of the other characters really too much. I might recognize somebody from that KDA. Do I remember the music group KDA? So it's a music video. It's a music video. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. But this is a cinematic opening, so why not? Why not have music? When I see stuff like this, chat, doesn't it make you want a TV series? Okay, we already have one. It's Arcane. But I mean in this style. I mean in this, I think this is the game engine, right? This is not like pre-rendered. For those who don't know, pre-rendered means that like it's not like video game like live. Cat lady. Or the fox lady. So it's, guys, I had access to play the fighting game and I didn't have time to play it, chat. So I'm like, I wonder what the gameplay looks like. I could be looking at it right now, just dumb, with like different cameras. I could be looking at it, I'm just being dumb. Echo's cool. Echo was before Killmonger though, right, chat? The hair. Also, I appreciate them making, I guess, Echo, one of the lead characters. Y'all know I'm over here trying to figure out the story, right, chat? You guys know I'm trash. You guys know I am. I'm trying to figure out the story. I am. I will admit, though, I may not finish this video. I think it's because I don't know enough about League of Legends characters to get excited about the roster they're showing. Does that make sense? But I do love the designs, y'all. I love this aesthetic. I really do. Arcane! Oh, is that the werewolf guy? I've heard of him. I've seen him. He's very big. He's very big. He's also very violent. As a big wolf tends to be. Lord. He just cut her? Dang, that was deep. Wow. I'm not gonna finish this chat. This is very long. Like, is this the opening? Like, is this how the game opens? Because this is a lot. There's a lot going on here. I'm not criticizing. Okay, I'm almost done. I'm not gonna finish it. It's like, the animation looks great. It does. It does. Yep. That was that, y'all. It looks good. It looks good, chat. I will give it that. I hope this new fighting game does well because I think like having a new fighting game genre is good. Does that make sense? I don't know. I think having a genre series. I don't know what to call it, but yeah. I think it's good regardless. Lord have mercy. Okay, you guys. So, chat. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to my just chatting stream. Let me stop looking at YouTube because I'll get pulled in, and I should probably do the responsible thing and go work on some stuff for tomorrow before I go to bed. It's gonna be fine, chat. It's gonna be fine. We'll get over this. The style reminds me of the demo of this game called Dispatch. Yes! That's the one where it's like you're controlling superheroes, right? And it's like make your own choices. Is that right, Elfroots? But it was an interesting concept. Did you enjoy it, Elfroots? Did you enjoy it? Because I kind of like it's superheroes, so I was automatically like kind of like I'm kind of here for it. Like that was my bias immediately manifested and was like, let's check that out. Like that's how my brain went. I don't know if that's right or not. Like, yeah, right? Okay, you said yes. Okay, I am correct. It was a very short demo. It left me wanting more. That's a good. When is it coming out? Let's look it up real quick. Dispatch. Yeah, I saw some of the shorts or clips that I saw were pretty interesting. There was one up, and here it is. Okay, here it is. Okay, so Dispatch is coming out. It's coming out this month. Lord have mercy. Afterwards, it comes out on the 22nd. Jesus. Heck, I have to say, not only are you gonna also this. Let me do this for you. It's coming out on the freaking 22nd of this month. You guys, by the way, I know that Halloween is coming up, and I know a lot of you guys are really excited about that. And I will say this: My Halloween's gonna be a little bit different. I would like to stream on Halloween because I definitely won't be partying or trick-or-treating. However, there are some offline things that might prohibit me from doing anything on Halloween. I don't know if I should tell you guys. It's gonna be like, Xander, what's going on? But yeah. I don't know. I might mention it later. But the 22nd is very close to the 29th, and then that's my brain went. So, anyways. Yeah, I will. Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Everything will fine. Take time for yourself as well. Yeah, Fuentes, right. Fuentes, you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. But yeah, Dispatch seems pretty interesting. Oh, the demo's right there too. Oh, wait, why is this man enough? Wait, what is? Hold on, chat. Y'all need to see this. I don't. What is happening here? Okay, hear me out. I'm looking at this through Steam, by the way. I'm on the Steam website. Okay, that's where I'm looking at this right now. I'm looking at the Steam website. This is Dispatch. I was strolling down and I was like, do they not wear clothes? Oh, it's a swimsuit. I didn't want to actually look at it until you guys could see what I was looking at, because I was like, why are people? And I was like, oh, it's the swimsuit version. Okay, so this is this can we call this Gooner material? Is that what people would call it? I would want to see the artwork though. I can't click on this though. The artwork. Oh, I love a good art book. This looks good, chat. Oh, kiss her. Yo, this might be a fun game to play together. If it's not too complicated. Y'all feel me? You play as Robert Robertson, aka Mecha Man, whose Mega Suit is destroyed in battle against his nemesis. So this is Iron Man, but like with no money, forcing him to take a job at a superhero dispatch center, not as a hero, but a dispatcher, in charge of rehabilitating a group of ex-supervillains. You must manage your roster while navigating office relationships and rebuilding your suit for a shot at revenge. So we got a job rebuilding supervillains. You got to rebuild your suit because you are a superhero. And then you got to navigate office relationships. Chat, are we playing this game? Are we? I mean, it's from the writing directors of Tales from Borderlands and Wolf Among Us. Chat, are we playing this game, chat? Are we playing this game? Like, are we? Oh, I have to sign in. Are we playing this game, chat? Go back. I don't want to do all that. I just want to look. Are we playing this game, chat? Like, this is interesting. This might be a fun game to play as a group. You know what I mean? The kids these days might call it Gooner material. Yeah, okay, yeah. Because I've been hearing that a lot ever since Marvel Rivals Swimsuit Edition, aka the swimsuit episode. But it looks like a you stand by it though. You said that it's a good game. Elf Roots, you said you enjoyed it. I might try the demo. I think it'd be a fun choice. Might call choice based game. Yeah, I think that if we play this game, I would definitely rely on you guys to help me make decisions. And this, okay, guys, we're spitballing right now. If I were to do this, chat, what we could do is, I could also give some executive power to our stream bosses. You guys know that during my streams, there usually is a stream boss who can be taken down. Well, right now it's Havoc Studio. Havoc Studio became the stream boss yesterday because Havoc Studio daggum near killed me. Not killed me, not at all. I wasn't in danger of my health or anything like that. But had me going through these jelly beans, you guys. So yeah, we might. This actually might be a good game to play together. And then also kind of utilize that stream boss role a little bit. That actually might be kind of fun. You know, Elf Roots, thank you for bringing this to my attention, or telling me about this. What I'm gonna do now, I wonder if I can. No, I'm thinking too much now. I'm thinking too much. All that was to say was, yeah, we're gonna look into that. It's called. I'm making a note right now, chat. I am legit making a note. Okay. It's called Dispatch. What an unassuming name. There it is. Sweet. All right, guys. We're going to think about this. yeah, we're gonna. Oh, Pupper, we're gonna think about this. This actually might be a good game for us to like play. To be honest, yeah, it might be pretty cool. Honestly, good material. Well, I can't say like because there's like a version of it that wow, I download the demo. It's already ready to play. We're not playing it tonight, chat, because your boy got to do things. But I gotta prepare for things. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I gotta sometimes talk third person to myself to kind of just give myself that little extra, you can do this, and then I proceed to do things. But yeah, I think I agree with you. I think doing a choice-based game would be pretty fun, especially do it as a group. And let's be honest, when we did that with Dragon Age, and it was really fun. So yeah, we'll do that. And then we tried the demo to your mileage so very so fun. Might not be. I mean, yeah, we'll see. We will definitely see, you guys. But I think this is a good place to wrap up our first unintentional just chatting stream, you guys. I hope you guys liked it. I am going to have us raid to someone who's playing Digimon. We're gonna raid Donathan because I want to see the game, and I want him in the background while I work on some other things because I can just hear what's going on because he's playing the game for me. He's playing the game for me, you guys. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. So you guys, let's get ready to hang out with Donathan. But with that being said, Rye, you missed us talking about Dispatch being a potential stream that we all play together where Have Chat makes decisions. But I'm gonna leave it right there, Rye. We're gonna leave it like that. Hopefully by then my computer's working. I mean, it's working, but I don't know what the heck is going on with it, you guys. But basically, right, you came back at the time where I'm about to raid out to Donathan, you guys, because I want to see freaking, camera froze. I want to see some more Digimon. And since I cannot play it myself right now because of time, we're going to watch one of our fellow nerdies play. You guys, all I ask is that when we go in here to the stream, please take a moment and just spam Donathan's chat with the raid emo. If you're a follower and or subscriber, you have your own versions of that. So please throw that in there. Let's show Donathan some love. He's playing a game that I really want to play. He's also he's been a nerdy for some time, and I think according to the chat, some other nerdies in there was. So let's all meet up and support Donathan in his stream, you guys. Thank you so much for, I guess, talking with me, just chatting. Hopefully it wasn't too boring for you guys. And again, I'm sorry that I couldn't fulfill my end of the whole gaming thing, but we'll see what happens. I will have to dedicate some time. Hopefully it will fix itself, but dedicate some time trying to get this thing figured out, you guys. But regardless, y'all, let's go and hang out with Don. I will see y'all on Friday for hopefully Marvel Rivals. See you guys later, okay? Peace.